Hey, what's up? We are here at Nightcap with our boys Rai, and we had to invite them because these guys are awesome. Before we get into the interview, to the real questions, I want to make sure that you guys out there know who these guys are. So we're gonna play a quick game of Never Have I Ever with Rai. Are you guys ready for this?
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do it. Well, he's not ready.
They're very nervous. At the end of this game, they have to take a shot. The shot will be disclosed in a little bit once we finish this game. All right. So you guys know how to play this game, right? Yeah. So get your 5 fingers up. All right. Here we go. All right. Ready? Yeah. All right. So every time they have done something, they're gonna put their finger down. All right. Ready? Never have I ever been late to a show. All right, there you go. There's one. Never have I ever been hit by a chancla. Oh, there you go.
Told you to lose first.
never, never have I ever gotten chorro on vacation. All right.
No, yeah, I did. No, I remember.
All right.
I told you I was gonna lose. Estas cosas pasan. That's natural. Human bodies, man. Everybody goes through that.
All right. Never have I ever slept in the same bed as my bandmate. Slept in the same bed as my bandmate.
Wait, this band?
This band.
Okay, no, I'm good.
No. I don't listen to holy shit. No, I slept on the floor. They kicked me out. Nah,
Yeah, no, I kicked them off.
nah,
We
bro,
tried,
that's not
but
right.
not
In my,
happening.
bro.
Nah.
All right. Never have I ever broken an arm.
Does a wrist count?
Anything or just like the arm, the actual arm.
Ev-
Broke the smallest.
Yeah, that counts. That counts. Yeah,
Something in your arm?
that counts. All right. So how many do you have left? You've got 3. You've got 2. You've got 1. You've got 2.
Hey, I saw
All
this
right.
coming. I saw it.
We've got 2 more. All right. So if you guys,
The last one.
all right. So I think you're safe, but maybe I'll come up with an extra question. All right. Here we go. Never have I ever gotten drunk off of tequila. All right. All right. We got the first one, and that's it. That's it. All right. So I didn't disclose it, but the person who lost all of their fingers has to take a shot of, you guessed it, hot sauce. You guessed it. So I have my trusty hot sauce right here. All right. And you're going to hold this for me.
Nah, got you. I'm gonna take a
You-
shot.
you could-
I
you-
got it. I'm chug it from
you
the
could-
bottle. I am gonna chug it from the bottle. All right, everybody count 5 seconds. All
5
right,
seconds.
You got it? All right.
He's going all out. He's going all out.
1,000, 2, 1,000. That's like
He's really.
2, 7.
All right, you're good. He didn't want to take the.
Oh, burns, dude.
How do you feel after doing that?
This is the extra hot one, bro.
It's the extra hot. Now he's got his chaser. Now he's got a chaser.
Tienes algo aquí, mejor. Oh, my bad. You got a napkin or something?
Shouts to Rai. I mean, Manny, you really took one for the team right there. I mean, I don't think any of us would have done that, but.
For the sake of the band, Manny always goes all out.
He goes all out for the band. Cool. Well, that was the game. And man, I didn't really expect you to do that. He really wanted to go all out.
The Wonder Boy's got to recover now.
He's gonna. All right, let's give him a few minutes.
You don't feel it, and then it goes. This is going up your nose.
The next game, we're gonna bring out the Yucateco hot sauce, and that one doesn't play. All right.
Salsa, bro, for real.
There's more salsa games now. I'm playing with you guys. I'm playing. No.
I'll take a shot glass for that one.
All right, cool. So that was a never have I ever question game, and I just wanted to kind of break the ice first. But let's get to some of the real questions. All right. Now you guys have been around for a little bit over a year, right? In your time,
We've been around for almost 2 years.
almost 2 years. Now that as you guys have played all of these sets, which one of you guys gets more attention from the fans, or and specifically the girls?
You said like which show was the best one that we ever?
Who gets the most attention from the girls?
Girls, this guy right here.
I say Wonder Boy wins. It's close,
usually-
but Wonder Boy
It's
wins.
usually just Isaac though.
It's the Wonder Boy.
All right.
Give all the
The
credit.
Wonder Boy. Show's all about the Wonder Boy.
Who's your biggest fan though?
Ooh. Probably Christina.
Christina, she was the first. She made her own
her
shirt, her
daughter
own
made
Rise shirt. First person ever. Yeah.
What does the shirt have? Or
It's just her different design of our version
it's
of
like
our
a
design.
plain white shirt, and she like drew Rye in her own way, and it was really cool because we're like playing like this was happening in Palooza on 2016. Yeah, right. 2015. 2015. And yeah, like when we saw that, like but that as a band, it makes us feel like amazing. Like wow. Like,
Yeah, that's pretty.
that was really cool. And we went, we
The little girl guy. She made her little girl, her little daughter, a shirt as well. It's pretty cool.
like matching shirts. So it was really beautiful.
so you guys have like little kids wearing like your merchandise as well?
We actually have, a couple
Yeah.
somewhere out there. Yeah.
Sweet. Now, what has been like your favorite show of all time? What has been like the one show that you?
Well, listen, my favorite show has been Vegan Fest that we played in the summer of 2016, right? Vegan Fest, you remember? Oh yeah. That was outdoors,
Oh
and
man, that one was funny.
it was just this huge festival of vegan food vendors, and we got to play for people outside, and that felt pretty great. That one and our most recent, I guess, would be my favorite one would be the Molotov show
Hell yeah.
at the Portage Theater.
That was a dope.
That's
man.
those are my two favorites. Like that I really enjoyed. Like wow, that was really cool.
Are any of you guys vegans?
Miguel.
Miguel here to my left, bass player.
He's a part-time vegan,
I was vegan for 3 years.
and then he got hungry.
And then we destroyed him. We made him eat meats.
You found out what a torta is. Like the good tortas around Chicago.
Una torta ahogada just changes. It converted them completely. Now, what is? You guys made you released your Sin Color EP in March 2016. When you guys are making your tracks, what is the hardest part of making a track?
I guess
Count. Isaac doesn't know how to count.
we usually spend like hours in the studio just because I don't know how to do math.
Well, he didn't know how to. He's getting
learning.
he's
He's
better.
learning.
now.
Now I understand math.
Now he understands the
Basic-
beauty of math.
basic
the
math.
basic of math. And yeah, it's getting way better.
So when you're when you're about to start, who's the drummer? When you do the countdown, does he like start off beat, or what does that mean that he doesn't know how to count?
Or starts before, yeah.
No, he'll hear it and be like, I got it, and then he'll play his own.
Yeah.
So it
it's
won't
like-
matter. It
it's
won't matter
like-
what I
Like
click
he
in.
used to like react late to him, but now he's like, now he's getting it. Now he's like, all right, we all see him. We're like, all right, bro. All right.
It's more like I don't wanna start on your time, Eddie. My time.
But that's not how it is.
diva.
That's not how.
He
That's
can
not how
be a
it's supposed
diva
to
at
be.
times. He gets kind of mopey if you don't want to do things his way. But
But
you know,
hey,
you got to check him though, so it's fine.
It's cool. We
It'll be
check
alright.
each other, like someone trying to get out of line. Hey.
Get your shit
Yeah.
together. We got shit to do.
Yeah, I think so.
Now you guys seem to be very comfortable with each other. Some bands maybe they've met like like weeks before. Like sometimes when I've interviewed them, they've met like days before. How long have you guys known each other?
I think the longest I've known here like person is Miguel. I've known him since high school, 2010 till now. So it's like almost like 7 years. So I've known him for the longest. Then these guys, I met him when we made the band. But funny story, like so. I used to hang out by his hood like a lot before I met him, and one day I'm like walking I'm walking by the alley, just minding my own business with my brother, and I remember chilling, like, man, you hear that? You hear that? I'm like, what? Man, dude, that's some good music, bro. Man, you should go ask him to play with him because I used to play guitar, but I had no band. So I'm like, nah, dude, they had this stuff going. Turns out it was him with his other band, their rewrites. I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, that's it's crazy how like the world just brings everybody together somehow, And then like a year later, I met him. That's
yeah,
crazy.
and then Miguel, I knew from his other band, Lasers, which Isaac was in at one point.
knew him from there.
Yeah.
So we all sort of kind of knew each other, you know, in a way.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
What neighborhoods do you guys even live close to each other, or is,
We live close.
South.
Southside.
Always.
Yeah, always. Well, I was born in Northside. Just to clarify, but then 2005 I moved to Southside, and well, I've been living there ever since. Yeah.
so it's fairly easy for you guys to get together for practice, or how do you guys work that out?
No, it's easy. We practice at his house, and it's convenient. And you know, we carpool. Someone picks up someone like the next day. Blah blah blah. You know, that's how it goes.
Like, we all know our neighborhoods pretty well, you know. It's never been a problem to get around.
So it's perfect.
Now, speaking of your music, it's definitely got a little bit of a romantic feel. Which one of you guys is the most romantic?
Mr. Loverboy over here to the right.
Have you ever made a song for a girl? Maybe it's someone in specific. Is there someone?
It's so cheap, dog.
I'd rather
say it.
I'd rather not say, but you know, like, yeah, I mean, if people fall in love, you know, you write songs for people you care about.
Love is a most beautiful thing. It's amazing. You know, without love, then what's the reason to live, man?
Have you ever made a song for maybe a family member, maybe brother, sister, mom, or something like that?
Yeah, out of my own personal time, I'm always writing music, you know, like, maybe we haven't written one yet dedicated to a specific person.
If you mean by like lyrics or music, like inspiration wise, because I've written songs that certain, like, because I write, like, I play lead guitar, right? So I write like melodies and stuff, and occasionally from my own life experiences, I like somehow like try to transpose what I feel, you know, whether like I feel this love towards my mom. Cause I wrote a song about my mom, and you know, like she was going through something, like I was able to get inspired through that pain, and like be able to write this cool melody, you know, and yeah, so I guess different ways of inspiration, you know, each one of us.
So the bottom line is that we all write songs for our moms, man. You know?
Now, I know you guys mentioned a little bit earlier about playing with Molotov. What was that experience like? I mean, Molotov they're just nationally recognized. What was that like?
Unbelievable, you know, like when we like found out like we had this opportunity, like of course we took it, you know.
It was
amazing.
it was thrilling, you know. We
unreal,
were all
like,
thrilled. I told everyone I knew, my parents, you know, like
for real, man, that's cool.
like my
You know,
parents.
like,
my
yeah,
parents
we're
were
really
proud, you know?
lucky.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really dope.
They played 2 hours without losing any energy, man.
Man.
And they have 2 bass players.
Yeah.
Like crazy. It was crazy.
Now, speaking of like bands like Molotov, I mean, they're like big bands. Who are some of the bands that you are more influenced by that maybe you guys, that just kind of inspire you guys?
So, as a band or individually?
As a band.
Okay, as a band, I think I'd like to say Porter. We all really
Enjambre, like Latin wise, yeah, like Latin rock.
I personally like Zurdok.
Soe, like the early stuff, Soe.
Caifanes and
Caifanes and
Café
stuff
Tacuba
like
and
that.
stuff.
Yeah, all that old school stuff as well.
Typicals.
Jose.
Personally,
yeah,
Jose, yeah.
It comes everywhere, you know. Like we grew up in households with, like, parents listening to like all different kinds of
I mean,
music.
On Saturday morning.
and when you're Mexican, dude,
rancheras.
you know, it's there, and you grow into it, and you love
It's
it,
like
man.
we're lucky to have this, you know, that we're able to like listen to both English music and like Spanish
We're
music,
trying
you
to
know.
cover Jose as well.
So yeah, recently, like as a band, like Jose like really like been part of us for a while. So working on some material, so stay on.
What about your parents? What do they say about your music? Do they listen to your music or?
It's the devil's music. Rock and
Not gonna
roll.
make any money.
Stop playing rock and roll,
one's
mijo.
gonna listen.
El rock no es bueno. Hello, mom, my dad. But I guess my parents personally, they got kind of used to it. They first they weren't like right because of like religious beliefs and stuff like that, but and at the end they are my parents and I am their son, you know. So
Yes,
it's pretty strict.
We got 2 rebels in this group. It's Miguel.
Why are you guys rebels or what? What's going on?
I'm not rebel either. No, I didn't left no church.
They left the church. They walked away.
No, it's not that. It's just like you grow up, you know, you think of different beliefs, you know. And I respect my parents' beliefs, and I respect what they do, and I'm like, you know, I respect you, and No, so I sometimes go with them too. You know, I listen to religious things, but they know that I kind of like right now I'm like not ready for that. Like I don't want that. Maybe in the future if it is for me, you know. Then yeah, but right now.
But your music is not like any like demonic or anything like that, or it's your music is fairly like it's fairly.
It's like the whole callejero thing, you know, out on the streets kind of thing, you know, from going up from Mexican
shows. They
family.
finish out late, you know, and stuff.
You know,
So
like,
I don't know if you ever seen him play, but he gets hit with this thing. Spirit, they call it,
it's a good
or
spirit.
a demon.
No, it's a good spirit, man. No,
So when he's rocking out, his head just starts turning around.
I'd be crazy. No.
I mean, we all love our parents, you know. Like every now and again, we get calls from them, you know, like, "Hey, where are you?" You know, like I'm out
okay?
playing.
You
You
guys
know, like,
okay?
Of course, you know, like, and you know, like
Because my parents, they know Miguel, so
I
you
just
know,
get asked why does it smell so much? Because I'm in the basement and they're right above me.
and they smell.
Why does it smell?
It smells up here.
Practicing. What do you mean?
It smells of what?
Working.
It smells of scents. Beautiful scents. The most beautiful scents I've ever smelled in my life.
What about Ruido Fest? Now you guys talked about a little bit of Molotov. What was Ruido Fest like? This is the biggest festival Latin festival in Chicago, at least. There's also Villapalooza, there's Pilsen Fest, but I think Ruido Fest has been one of those new festivals that has brought in many acts, nationally, internationally recognized. What was that like playing in Ruido Fest?
That one for me was really awesome because the year, what was it? The year Cafecito Cuba played was the first year, right?
2015.
2 years ago.
2015. Yeah.
Yeah. So that one, I was working at it because I make T-shirts. So I was just vending there. So I got to see all these shows for free, which was great. And then the year after, I got to play with these guys, which was even better.
Like it was
'Cause
meant
I'm
to
like,
be.
I want to be
It's like,
over there,
what?
not here. I want to be over there.
It became true.
And then I got to do that.
You
So that
gotta
was fucking really awesome for me. I don't know about these guys.
Yeah, that show was something that was amazing, you know. And I'm like, wow, like we were sharing the stage with like great artists. That's not something you do every day, you know. It's like really blessed with that. And it's amazing, like everything, you know. Like we got VIP passes and stuff, free food, free drinks. It was like arcades and stuff. It was amazing, man. It's an amazing experience.
to me, for me, most important of all was, you know, we got to play here in Chicago for like the people that we didn't even know that, you know, I've never seen everybody here in Chicago, you know, like obviously we saw some people from that I've never seen before, and I don't know, it's just like even now I lose words.
Got a
'cause it's,
fan
like,
from
it was
Wisconsin because
awesome.
of that show. Shout out to Mauricio. He actually sometimes like comes see us like at like about 3 hours away and stuff. 3-4 hours away from like Wisconsin. He comes to see the show because he says like he likes the Latin rock scene here, like the scene that's happening, you know, around Pilsen and stuff. He's like, wow, then we don't have this over there in Wisconsin. Like, wow, like you guys are lucky and you guys are really good. Like, nah, man, thank you. You know, we appreciate like fans like you. That's crazy, you know, to be able to reach somebody that far. It makes you feel good. Yeah.
Well, you guys have definitely gone. That's very accelerated. You guys from starting in, what was it in 2015? It's 2017 now. That's to take on two shows like those, like Molotov, Ruido Fest, and all the festivals that you've already played at. That's very accelerated. So what is the next big thing for Rai? What do you guys have planned? What do you guys want to do in the future?
Well, I think like, I guess every band's goal is to be, I guess financially stable, you know, like be able to live off of music and just, we could like a lot of people couldn't aim for fame and stuff and all that is good, but like just getting the music part down, you know, the being able to just do this as a living, you know.
That's the goal for all of us. You know, it's like people that like play music.
Like have this be the job.
Yeah, it's only, you know, because it's stressful working, like, because it's like another job, you know?
Yeah.
And working, like, regular jobs, and then sometimes you gotta, like, right away go to a show, you know? Like, little sleep sometimes,
Putting
crazy.
in overtime that you're
Putting
not
overtime,
necessarily
you know,
paid
doing
for.
doubles and stuff.
Drinking hot sauce in interviews.
Real, man, like that. Ooh, I feel it. I feel sacrifice, you know?
Add that to
But
my-
it's a
add
beautiful,
that to your
it's
list,
beautiful, you know? It's beauty and all that, like, struggle, so I love the experience, you know? So far, it's been a rocky road, but you know, we're thankful for how well we've done this past 2 years, and we plan on moving on forward and see where this.
New music. We have new music on the way as well. Like we're working on 3 songs right now, right?
Yeah,
3 songs.
By maybe within the next month or so too.
April, hopefully. So stay on the lookout for 3 new songs.
And where can we find your music now? I know there's Spotify. Is there SoundCloud? Is there?
YouTube, SoundCloud,
Bandcamp.
Bandcamp.
Just writeband.com.
Yeah,
Find it.
rightband.com. RAI band.
Great. So it was great talking to you guys. And if you guys want to say any lasting words.
Shout out to my people from the Light Society. Stay tuned for what's coming, and I don't know.
I don't know yet, but I got you.
Nah, he got. Damn, man. Alright.
Show him.
Well, this is a right shirt. You can get it with us, or hit us up on Facebook. And well, here, bro. Hope you enjoy it. So
All right. Thanks a lot. It's got the CTA, and it's got like some clouds right there, and then the Rai.
Oh yeah, and shout out to Mr. Canos for doing our artwork. Talented man. Hit him up if you or some band, then you want to help them out and get a cool design. Mr. Canos, the man.
Well, thank you, Rai, and I appreciate this. And check them out on all of their social media sites. They've got a lot of great things coming out, and I'm super excited to see what's next with Rai. Thank you, guys.